I am going to hike 30 kilometers with 1.7 kilometer elevation gain in 12 hours. And I'm going to bring you with me. So shall we? The hike we're heading out today is Panorama Ridge, located just about an hour and a half from Vancouver. It is arguably one of the most famous and scenic hikes in all of British Columbia. We're talking about alpine meadows, glacier views, turquoise lakes, and a ridge literally lives up to its name with a full 360 view of Garibaldi Lake and the surrounding peaks. But the catch is, it is a challenging hike. So most people split the hike into 2 days and camp in one of the 2 camping grounds in Garibaldi Lake Provincial Park. But not us. We've decided to challenge ourselves and do this hike in 1 day. So let's get packed, shall we?
We have Fiber One bars, protein bars, the energy chews, 1 bagel per person with peanut butter, some fruits, all the miscellaneous chocolates and candies we had lying around. Most importantly, we have water. And a hydration pack that I don't want to pull out because it's already in there, but that's about another, I don't know, 2.5 liters or something.
Good morning, everyone. It is 6:07 in the morning and we're on our way to Garibaldi Provincial Park. The drive is about an hour and a half.
23 minutes.
It's about an hour and a half. And I will see you there.
So our general path for today, we're doing a straight line into the forest. Then we're going to hit some switchbacks, stop at the lake, have a bite to eat, then continue onto the ridge. The lake is like roughly the halfway point, I think. Get to the top, have a good break, have our food, then back down in a straight shot. Way down should be a couple hours less than the way up. Plus, we'll drink more of our water, a lot less weight to carry.
Sounds like a plan.
The hike from the trailhead to Garibaldi Lake was actually pretty chill. A solid warm-up before the rail climb. We hit 4 kilometers in about an hour and made it to the 8 kilometer mark in just under 2 hours and 20 minutes.
8 kilometers.
Good job.
We stopped for a quick candy break. We ran into a trail friend.
For reference. It's humongous.
But it wouldn't be a hike without something throwing off the vibe a bit.
The group behind us is using a speaker.
9 kilometers in and over 800 meters of elevation gain, we made it to our first big milestone, the stunning Garibaldi Lake.
There's lots of fish in the lake. I don't even know if they were natively in here, but we brought fish up and we put them in the lake so we could go fishing because people like to fish. I cannot remember where I read this. I think it was on a billboard at the bottom of the trail one of the times I came up. But they brought them on horseback and populated the lake with fish that way. Nowadays, they just have a plane and they airdrop them. They survive pretty good. I mean, if they hit the water, it's like pretty close to 100% survival rate. Which is interesting because, like, how did a fish know to evolve plane resistance in 3000 BC? How did they know that one day they would be dropped out of the air into the water and they had to survive that?
We took a breather here, filled up, took some pictures, and let our legs rest a bit before pushing on. Because as beautiful as Garibaldi Lake is, we still had the toughest part ahead, the long grind up to Panorama Ridge. And let's just say, it's been an emotional roller coaster. On the one hand, I was so moved by the views. I mean, just look at the wide open meadows and the alpine ridges. It honestly felt like we were walking through a painting. But then when you look down, there's mud, snow, puddles, every kind of terrain you don't want to deal with when your legs are already on fire.
I just took a very long step. My left foot is covered in mud and my sock is wet.
Every time I thought we were getting close, the reality hit.
Okay, a shocking revelation. Let me see if I can zoom here. Here we go. You see there are people up there? And I think that's where we're heading. And it's very scary. We're approaching to the last bit of the hike. I wouldn't say last bit, last part of the hike. And it started to cover with snow, icy snow. So we're gonna put our spikes on. Muddy. We're on ice now. Oh god. We just saw that the cloud was getting really low. So we may or may not see nothing up there, but it might just well clear out. So we'll see.
This last part, the glacier section, felt like the final boss in a video game. The snow was icy and slippery, the slope was steep, and it took everything just to stay upright. I had to lock in. Every step required full focus. Where to plant my foot, how to shift my weight, how to not slip and slide down a snowy mountainside. We were hiking along the side of a steep mountain with nothing but snow and open air on one side. The wind picked up and the cold cut through our layers. It became this wild blend of mental and physical exhaustion, controlling my legs, calming my nerves, battling fatigue, and staying sharp. There was no room for distraction, just one step at a time. And somehow, step by step, we made it.
Smile for the camera, Alex. Look where we are. How's it going?
Oh, I'm alive.
Just barely. How's it going? That's questionable.
Look at that.
Wow. Panorama.
Best bagel of the year. We're really in a good timing just now.
Made it for the last little bit of sun.
Literally.
Sun, just clear sky.
5 minutes after, like look at that. It's covered with cloud.
After soaking in the views at the summit and letting it all sink in, it was time to head back down. Instead of carefully hiking down the glacier, I did what any tired, slightly delirious hiker would do. Oh my god, you're not filming. Honestly, best decision of the day. It was cold, wet, chaotic, and probably not the safest thing ever, but after hours of climbing, the slide felt like pure joy.
You just have wet ass now?
Totally soaked, totally worth it. Look, we have sunlight. Oh, what's for dinner?
Something stupid greasy.
Let's get some takeouts, shower, and watch a stupid movie.
Fried chicken.
Ooh.
And fried chicken would go real good right now.
Okay, yeah. Let's do fried chicken. Fried chicken and beers.
Oh, fried chicken.
What are we doing right now?
Putting on sunscreen.
Because
I got a sunburn. Like, the most overcast day.
for reference,
This is like this tiny little piece of blue sky we have right now. And this man is having a sunburn.
I am fragile.
I feel like I cannot emphasize enough how amazing this trail is. Look at the view. I'm gonna do a 360. Like, look at this. Wow. This is just insane. Oh wow.
This is what it feels like to play Skyrim.
But even with the sunshine and the scenery, the descent was no joke. The snow was softer now, which made it even easier to slip. My quads were shaking, my knees were aching, and every step took more effort than I expected.
We just hit 5 kilometers.
Great success.
How are we feeling so far?
I'm in tip-top shape. I could easily do another 5 kilometers.
Oh, shut the f. I am so dead. I cannot feel my legs. They are very gone. The last few kilometers downhill is kind of brutal. Honestly, now I get why people choose to camp halfway and then finish the entire hike in 2 days. It's just 5 kilometers and then we'll be heading back home, having dinner, having a nice shower. So I'm really looking forward to that.
So just right after this footage, my body just started to shut down. The fatigue wasn't just in my legs anymore, it was in my core. I could not control my body. My steps were so stiff and clumsy. That final stretch of just 4 kilometers took us almost 2 hours. At one point, Aiden literally offered to piggyback me back to the parking lot, which to be honest is a sweet offer, but as tempting as it was, I said no. Because after everything we pushed through, I wanted to finish this hike on my own 2 feet. And eventually, I did.
Oh no, your eyelash. It's coming off. You were on your feet for 13 hours.
I did good.
Okay, you killed it.
I killed it.
I know how hard that last bit was. I've been there. I know how much it hurts. You pushed through and I'm so impressed. You've been incredible. Alright? No, you fucking killed it, okay? That was a huge accomplishment. Let's never do that again. But you did it, and that's the important part. You didn't have to, but you did. You did it by choice. You made yourself work that hard. Alright, and that's impressive. Alright, no one can ever take that away from you. You made it through. Let's get you home now, okay?
Let's get food.
Let's go pick up some food.
Panorama Ridge tested every ounce of me, physically, mentally, and emotionally. But that's exactly what made it so unforgettable. Thank you so much for sticking with me through this one. If you enjoyed the video, or if my journey made you feel even a little more motivated or happier, let me know in the comments. Drop a like and hit subscribe. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.
How's it hanging?
Barely hanging.
What you got in the bag, Alex?
Yeah, chicken!
You're gonna make everything better.
Yes!
Alright, Alex, full sprint down the hallway. You got this.
Oh my god.